Hello trainers, Ganeto here, and today we're diving together into Open Master League with some legend battles from Rustan J, and look at that, we already have some action with Shadow Mewtwo able to go for the Focus Blast. Boom! Down goes the whole Dialga with 2 shields. That Focus Blast from the Shadow Mewtwo, trust me, it could erase the whole space and time of whole Dialgas out there. So you can see that Shadow Mewtwo is no joke at all when we are looking at its damage outputs. We're gonna have now the Iron Head on the next matchup of the same battle with that Giratina coming in, and now they have a Ho-Oh at the back. Things can get kinda weird for us right now, but I believe that if we can get the shield out of them with this Iron Head, things can go pretty well. But instead they decide to take the resist it move. Really good call here by the enemy, and now Mewtwo has to do a lot of work against this Ho-Oh. We are not losing the CMP for sure. They go for the Sacred Fire, so now we can overcharge a little bit as well. Let's go with the side strike. Can we outspeed here to the move? Yes we can. Shadow Mewtwo still holding on its HP levels. Down goes the Ho-Oh, and of course at this range Giratina cannot even threat the Groudon, which is a pretty cool deal for our Pokemon here, and look at how little damage they absolutely do. We're just gonna take the Shadow Ball just for the flex points, and we're getting to the Earthquake. Really nice flex nuke to that Giratina. That was not needed at all, and we're gonna get this amazing victory with Rustan J flexing a lot of his mons. We're gonna be able to focus now into the next one with that side strike against the Zacian, and oh boy, that did a lot of damage. The opposing side has to go here for that Dialga switch in, and they managed to catch effectively that side strike. So what we can do here is to completely farm down, I believe, by spending 1 shield in the process, and with that Iron Hand we can definitely threat out that Zacian of theirs. So here comes down the next Pokemon. It is not gonna be though the Zacian, it is a dual typing, and the Landorus on its weird form here, the 4 legs flying. I don't know how this design can work, but now we can go for the Iron Head, able to take the shield. They cannot farm down. Dialga is a beast after all for the current meta of Master League. They have to use the superpower. Down we go, and at this point they are debuffed. So one logical explanation for our moves here is to go in with Groudon, I believe, and we're gonna be able to tank both of those close combats, because Groudon is an absolute beast once again, like its counterpart the Dialga, being the number 2 spot for that meta. So we're gonna be able to take the win eventually. Shadow Mewtwo into Giratina, are you kidding me? And we are staying in. So this is generally a bad one, but we will try to go ahead with the side strike, I believe, and then switch out to the Dialga. They have the Ho-Oh coming in, and at this point I think Draco Meteor is just gonna do tremendous amount of damage to this Pokemon. They decide to block, really good block here by the enemy, and now we just have to take the move. It is gonna be the Sacred Fire. Can we get to another move, trainers? No, we cannot. So definitely they have at least a Brave Bird ready to go with their Ho-Oh here. So we will see here another move. It's gonna be another Sacred Fire to our Mewtwo, and at this point we just have to go for those CMPs. However, this is not a CMP. They pass through that extra Incinerate. Down they go. They are not shielding their Ho-Oh, and at this point we have to go in with Groudon because we're expecting Giratina to return. Zacian comes into the fight, and we have to go ahead and use the big move if we want to have any chance at all. I think we pressed here the Fire Punch, over farming a little bit too much there. That was not needed at all. Fire Punch is just gonna do a lot of damage to their shields if they manage to shield, because they take the first one. Next up the Earthquake. They take the Earthquake while they still have the shield. That is big news for the Groudon, the big boy here, and we're gonna be able to take the victory eventually because they're gonna spend their energy on Mewtwo, and at this point I believe we can safely farm down. Yes we can, trainers. Down they go, and this is gonna be a critically close matchup overall, but we're gonna take it. So into the next one, and we're facing Dialga on the lead. Let's see how well that Focus Blast can do here. If they do not block, this can get pretty rough for the enemy. Oh my freaking goodness, they just took that into their Dialga's face, and that was absolutely awesome to observe, and they get out of the fight right immediately. That was amazing to watch. Into the next one now, we're having the Zacian up on the lead. Zacian is gonna be a weird Pokemon for our Mewtwo here, but they take the Focus Blast on the Snorlax. That was not expected at all. For a moment I thought we pressed the Psy Strike, but yeah, Focus Blast on the Snorlax. Hello Snorlax, goodbye Snorlax. Yeah, get some rest because it is your signature move, and yeah, I don't know. Focus Blast was pretty amazing to observe here. Rustan J definitely did a whole new, definitely created a whole new level of amazingness for his Mewtwo, and that was, yeah, just amazing. Anyways, we're having now the Iron Head on the Zacian. They're gonna block. It makes a lot of sense. It is a super effective move after all. They go for the close combat. We are down on shields, and we have to go now for the Fire Punch pretty early, I believe. They're just gonna take it at this point, and we're gonna get double close combat, I believe. Yeah, here it is. So we just have to survive one more, farm a little bit extra, and let's see how the enemy can hold on to their shield here. Things are not looking that well, I'm gonna call it. So we can reach, we cannot. Okay, so down we go. They still have the shield. We are pretty hurted here. We're gonna get hit by a Dragon Claw, but still not enough to finish us off, surprisingly. Perhaps they underchance there, I'm not sure. So now we have to go for the Psy Strike, able to deliver really lethal damage to the Zacian, but they have the energy needed to finish us off here, and perhaps they are gonna get the win. No, we can still reach to the Iron Head with 1 HP and a Dream. Down goes Zacian. That was a weird battle to observe, but totally worth it. What a crazy one that was. Into the next one, we're facing a Dialga upon the lead once again. Can we land the big move, please? We just want to see the nuke. Okay, trainers, let's see now. This Iron Head is gonna be blocked, and we're not joking at all, not fooling around, straight for the Focus Blast. They are taking it. Down goes Dialga. That is awesome. They come in with that Palkia, so we have to use now the Psy Strike, and they are just gonna block it. Absolutely amazing work from our Pokemon, and perhaps this can be an Aqua Tail. Perhaps they go for the bait. We cannot risk it at all, though. It is the bait. Why am I talking? And right now we have to go for the Iron Head. Even resisted at this point, the counterpart of Dialga will faint, so they spend the shield, and of course that did not work at all for them, so we're just gonna take the victory after they surrender. Next one, trainers, and we're facing a Charmer up on the lead. Shadow Mewtwo at level 50 is pretty strong, as you can see. So we're gonna see now the switch out to the Dialga, because we can take neutral damage from the Charm, and the Moonblast is also neutral, so we can safely go ahead and farm down, kinda safely. We're pretty close to fainting now. They have another Charmer. Are you kidding me? What kind of team is that? So we're just gonna spend their shield, and now we're gonna bring our Mewtwo here. Okay, that was a weird team to observe. They had double Charm. Okay, on Master League I don't think that can work that much, because everything is much bulkier, and Charmers are not that good overall for the open meta. Shadow Ball here dealing about 50%, and we just have to go for the Earthquake right straight ahead, winning that CMP. I think it was a CMP. Down goes Giratina, and of course now we have kinda the better matchup here if we can spend our energy effectively, because those Fire Punches need to get landed on that Togekiss so that we can put it on a point that a Psy Strike can finish it off. However, we're still pretty low. They go for that Tencent power. Last second here, let's go with a Psy Strike. Please be enough, please be enough. It is enough. Down goes Togekiss, and Shadow Mewtwo is an amazing Pokemon for you trainers if you have quite what it takes to build up, because it requires a lot of resources. And you are seeing that this trainer, Rustan J, doesn't even have a very good attack stat. 11 attack, not the best one out there, but still able to deliver some hard-hitting moves. We're gonna have now Mamoswine into the next one, and now they go out to the Yveltal. Let's see now the Focus Blast. How much damage will that do? Oh my freaking goodness, already at 1%, that was crazy. Dark Pulse will be absorbed by the Dialga, and at this point I think we have the upper hand overall, because that Focus Blast was an amazing game changer for us. We're gonna see now the Avalanche. We have to block it, of course, because at this point we are kinda weird. We need them to get destroyed with that Mamoswine. If we want to have a chance, we need to rely on Groudon to finish them off. At the back there is gonna be a Steel type, type, another Dialga, and at this point I think we have brought it so low that we can go in with Mewtwo, take their energy or their shield. Okay, they went pretty bad on that timing, so they're gonna go for that CMP, and Mewtwo can definitely win a lot of CMPs, if not all, on the open meta. So we're just gonna go now for the Fire Punch and bring that Dialga to no HP with no trouble at all. We're gonna focus now into the next one, and we're facing Togekiss upon the lead. Okay, I'm pretty eager to see how much damage those Ice Strikes are gonna do, but never mind, they're just gonna get out of there to their Palkia, and of course we can for sure go for a Side Strike and now completely farm down with Dialga. With that strategy, not only we have taken care of Palkia, but also we did not shield at all, and now we have kinda the upper hand against Togekiss because of that decent amount of energy that we have. We're gonna land that Iron Head for big damage on the Togekiss. Can we get to one more? No, we cannot, barely we can. So now Mewtwo has to go in, spend the shield, and perhaps completely farm down. Mewtwo with energy is pretty deadly, pretty much against anything you saw before, even against its worst counter, against Yveltal. Yeah, that Focus Blast did a lot of damage. We can still reach to one more Side Strike. Amazing energy gain for an energy management for Rustan J, and we're gonna be able to take both of them shields out of the way so that one pure Earthquake can do the whole job. Another bait though by the enemy, gonna overfarm a little bit, kinda risky there, so we can land now the Earthquake for big damage and lethal damage, and that Togekiss now has nothing to throw at us. We are just gonna go ahead and use the Fire Punch to grab this victory once again, after that mini luck that we have over here, because yeah, Go Battle League is a mess at the moment. Final one, trainers, and we're having another Mewtwo. How can that work for us? Gonna switch out to Dialga, which is gonna be the safe switch, by the way. I haven't said that at all, as it seems, at least, because Groudon serves much better as a closer, and Dialga is one of the best Pokemon that you can use. Pretty safe pick overall on any alignment that you want to use this Pokemon. We're gonna be able to take one more, I believe, here. We can definitely survive one Side Strike, but can we farm down? No, we cannot. They can still reach there to that final Side Strike, able to deliver the final blow to Dialga, but they're down on shields, and we can safely go ahead here, take one Side Strike. Okay, we're gonna block it and then completely farm down. It was the Shadow Ball. Big brain play here by Rustan J, and we have so much energy that even Giratina cannot stop us at all. Side Strike dealing more than 60%, that is absolutely awesome, and we have one more all ready to go, and perhaps here we shield. Yeah, we have to shield. I mean, we have so much energy and so much play with our Mewtwo, and it seems like that whatever there is at the back is kinda afraid of our Mewtwo. So let's see now what is that they are afraid to show at us. We're just smashing that switch button to Groudon, and it is gonna be the Dialga, so this is gonna be pretty much a GG, and we're gonna finish off this video, trainers, with another nuke on the king of the meta. So that's all, trainers. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying till the end. Just be sure to leave a huge like before you go, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and as always, I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, trainers.